Well, I was convinced the stator was knackered and I was going to send it off and get it rewound. After buying a new Woodruff key, I thought, do you know what, before I send the stator off or anything, I'm just going to put it all back together, give it one more go, see what happens. Quite surprisingly, it kicked it over. Well, I tried for a spark first, could see a weak spark, but a spark all the same. So kicked it over and... oh, hell yeah. Yes! So, flywheel had come loose. The Woodruff key... come on, focus. It got very worn because the flywheel was basically spinning on the crank, wearing that out. And then the flywheel was hitting the casing. So that's what all the clattering was. So, Woodruff key, a new one for a Honda XL125 of a similar age as this was about 10 quid. I thought I would take a risk and buy a Woodruff key for a Honda GX160. If you don't know what one of them is, it's basically a Honda stationary engine that is fitted in cement mixers, generators, hydraulic packs, all sorts. I'll pop a picture in and you'll know what I mean. The Woodruff key off one of those cranks is identical size to this, and it was 3 quid. Awesome, well chuffed. I'm just hoping, I don't know whether it is off yet. I'm not going to poke a screwdriver in all this. But these, see that tab there? That was bent a bit too close to the crank, so it wasn't putting enough tension on that rusty spring. So then the advanced mechanism wasn't working, but hopefully if I put the right tension in that's working. I've kind of guessed the points. I'm going to have to look in the manual and work out how to adjust the points correctly. But okay, it's dead awkward to get the feeler gauge in because obviously the flywheel's full of magnets, so the feeler gauge just gets magnetically attracted to the flywheel. So chuffed it's running and not destroyed the stator. I did find a company that rewinds the stators. If I stick with 6 volts, I think I'm going to get all 3 coils on the stator rewound by this guy, because it's a 40-odd-year-old bike. Might as well have them done. It's peace of mind. That's if I don't decide to go 12 volts, and then at least I can run a charging slot, brighter headlights. One slightly annoying thing, because of my tiny shed, squeezing past the bike, and my ass caught the indicator and cracked the headlight bowl. Now there was a crack in it already, but I'm a bit pissed off about that, but I might be able to repair it. Or what I would like, speedo and headlight combined, like the old monkey bikes and the CT90s, CT110s, they have the speedo in the headlight bowl, and I've seen a few CGs like that. The only other thing to note is this chunky tyre I put on. Can't remember what brand it was. Trials GP1. I didn't know whether it was going to be too chunky to clear the swing arm, but it's a bit awkward because it's pitch black. Loads of room in the swing arm. The only thing is, I might have to trim a bit off this plastic mudguard. But yeah, otherwise, loads of room with that